Dhanush sir, you got some amazing response in France, for the premiere. They loved you over there, but I'm going to make sure that we make so much noise कि France tak halla jaye and they get to know that we Indians love you and how much we love you. Come on. All right. So what's your name?
Prem.
Prem, kahan se aaye ho? Amazing thing that's been trending on Twitter, on social media. So we'll surely talk about that, but before that, are you 17? You don't look a day older than 17 years. Yeah. How do you manage that?
Good afternoon, everybody. Vanakkam. First of all, I apologize for being late. It was my fault. I wish I was 17 or I look like 17. It's fully salt and pepper now, as you can see. So, well, no, so, definitely not.
I know he's a man of few words. We've launched a couple of films together. What do you have to say? All this love and 17 years in the industry. Yesterday you were trending on Twitter and they were calling you YouTube Emperor Dhanush. Say something about that. And I'm sure all your fans would love to hear from you.
I'm very blessed, very thankful, grateful for their love. It's their love that keeps me going. So right. I'm very happy and very blessed. And this YouTube thing, I really don't know. I'm just very fortunate. It all started with Why This Kolaveri. Of course, you all know that. And then now again, there was another song that recently happened. That went viral, so it just happened to me. I'm lucky. So.
Yours was the first viral video, I would say, wasn't it? Kolaveri D was the first viral video, I believe. So that credit goes to you. With Ranjana, when you made a Hindi movie for the first time, you shattered all the records. Now it will be completing 6 years, I believe, in June. So all set for the international debut and shattering all the records over there.
Thank you for such kind words, but I was very fortunate to get a good script and amazing director like Anand L. Rai for Ranjana. Right. The film was well received. Right. Shattering box office records, like little far-fetched, but it was received well, and I'm very thankful for the love. And I hope Fakir gets the same kind of love and attention from
I'm
people.
sure it will. I'm sure. Zordar Thalia for Dhanush, ladies and gentlemen. Now moving over to Ken, the man behind all this. It was your vision.
I would also like. It was just such a lovely project to work on. First of all, having the opportunity to work with an actor like Dhanush, it was such a pleasure to come to set every day. Dhanush is such a marvelous actor, so talented. But what I realize is that he has that ability to make people care about his characters, and that's so important in storytelling. So it was such an honor to work with Dhanush. And it's an international movie. We shot here in Mumbai, but we also shot in Belgium, France, Italy. And there was people working on the project from everywhere, and so it was really quite an exceptional project to work on. And I feel that I was very lucky to be able to work on this movie, to direct all these fabulous actors. So
Right.
it was a great experience.
Right. Ken, what was that one binding factor that brought everything together? Like people from across the globe, the audience, the actors, they are from all corners of the world. So how was it?
I think what works with the movie, it's good storytelling. It all starts with, first of all, Romain Poirtola's great book. When I read the book, I felt that it was such a great story, a touching story. It's a very simple story, but very important.
Right.
It talks about immigration, and so for me, it's all about storytelling, telling a good story. And it's a heartfelt story. There's good comedy, and there's this great character played by Dhanush. Right. And so it's a story of this young Indian boy that comes from a small neighborhood here in Mumbai, and then he sets out to travel across Europe on a journey of self-discovery.
Right.
So I think people enjoy that story.
Right. Right. I'm sure they're gonna, love the movie. We just saw the response. What do you have to say on the response?
Well, it's the movie's coming out in 163 countries across the world, and
That's huge. It's more than just huge.
it's huge. It's very exciting that the movie's starting to come out everywhere, and each country has its own reaction to the movie for different reasons.
Right.
So it's exciting. It's exciting right now to be bringing it here to India. Yes. So I can't wait to get the response of the Indian audience.
We just saw that. Come on, can we make some more noise? Upar yaar, itne fans hai. See, that's the kind of response we're getting. All right, we'll definitely talk to the producers, but before that, Amit bhai, welcome and congratulations on this wonderful project. What was the brief given to you when you got to know? Now there is a story, I know.
First of all, good morning, and I came on time. I was here by 11. Jokes apart, but brief was, it was a full jamming session between me, Ken, Aditi, and we have a wonderful lyrics writer who's not available right now. She was not here right now. I'm so sorry for this.
Who is it?
Anvita.
Okay.
So Anvita and we four of us, we jammed a lot, and there was a lot of back and forth in terms of how we're going to approach the music of this film.
Yes.
And Ken had some ideas. He had some references.
Right.
So from there, I took off, and I guess karte it happened.
Is there going to be a surprise track jahan pe we'll see Dhanush do some wonders?
Of course, yes. There
Hai
is
na?
one surprise where Dhanush has lent his vocals.
Right.
In the Tamil version. We have done two versions, of course.
Yes.
You've seen the both, Hindi and Tamil.
Right.
So we have songs in Hindi as well as in Tamil. So he's done the song that I have sung, he's sung in Tamil.
Wow.
So yeah, it's.
So please don't compare.
His punches are superb, yeah. है ना? So सुना ना आप लोग ने यार, धनुष ने आवाज दी हुई है, so कुछ हल्ला मैं भी सुन सकता हूँ क्या? ऐसा हल्ला करोगे तो उन्होंने पहले ही बोल दिया, रहने दो. All right, moving on to the producers. As I said, they've brought back this wonderful project. We'll start with Mr. Saurabh Gupta. You know, yeah, some fan following over there. That is required, yes. Aditi के लिए बहुत हल्ला हुआ था. So अभी competition होने वाला है. They're gonna compare. All right, so you know, getting this amazing crew, everybody together, and as he said, releasing it in such a big market. How difficult was it for you? Or was it like, ठीक है, अच्छे लोग हैं, कर लेंगे, we'll do it?
I think Aditi will be able to answer that question because she's the one who's responsible for bringing all this together, including us. So
Yeah.
I think
All right, I'll definitely ask you that. But the buzz, I want you to comment on the buzz. There is this buzz globally. Those who've seen the rushes, some lucky people have seen the movie. So what do you have to say about them?
so. Actually, the film released in a few countries overseas, and it's done very well,
Yeah.
frankly.
Yeah.
Not in terms of just the performance, in terms of numbers, but also in terms of the reviews.
Yeah.
Some of the big journals have rated it very highly.
Yes.
That's very encouraging for us. The film got released in a staggered manner in most countries, but we are very lucky and we've been able to bring the key markets, which is India, Singapore, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, US, UK, Canada,
Yes.
and Japan, all releasing around the same time in June. So that shows the power of the film, and that's been a challenge, but it's happened.
Right. And I'm sure अभी बहुत कुछ होने वाला है. They're gonna mint a lot of moolah because okay, I had
So
to
in
say
terms of the
that.
moolah, this is something which we can share now on this platform, that despite the fact that all the big markets are yet to release, we are already around 30 crores.
Whoa, that's something. So congratulations.
So we're very hopeful when all these markets starting to perform, then it should again break more box office records for them.
Right. I'm sure ऐसा होगा. Fingers crossed. Aditi, this one's for you. Yeah, come on, make some noise. You know, whenever his movie releases, you know, I think hall में यही होता होगा. Everybody's like, we can't hear the dialogues because everybody's shouting, screaming, and the same kind of thing is happening. The same kind of reception you are also getting over here. So what do you have to say? You know, first international. How many countries are involved here? I've like forgotten. Like it's Belgium,
Like we've
France.
every single continent in the world, apart from the two icy ones,
Right.
we have either cast or crew from there.
Right.
Every single continent.
Whoa. So how do you see it? You know, 21st June. How do you? As he already said, we've minted a lot of moolah. So how are we seeing the release in India now?
So, you know, to be honest, this film is about the triumph of the human spirit. It's about the triumph of love. That's really what this film is about, and that's how we've made the film. I think that there's been challenges for us at every stage, as would happen with a film of this size. But we've been really lucky, and particularly I feel I've been very lucky because I have an incredible set of men on this stage that have, you know, the first time that I called Dhanush about the film,
Right.
I had no expectation that he would answer my call. But by the end of the day, we had agreed to do the film. And it was maybe 8 hours that it took for that to happen.
Right.
And that's just been the providence of the film, you know, since then.
Right.
We've had challenges like when we were dubbing for the film, Dhanush was in Chennai, our dubbing studio was in Belgium, and Ken was in Montreal in Canada. So, you know, we've really used technology to the absolute fullest.
Right.
I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that the film has surmounted every single challenge so far. And with the incredible energy that I have, especially on the stage and with Dhanush and Ken, that, I mean, box office aside, I think this film is going to get a lot of love. And that's what we're all looking for.
And some recognition, like the biggest ones. And we have these Oscar-nominated actors, and I'm sure they're gonna win something. कुछ तो होने वाला है ना? And then we'll come back and we'll celebrate the success. एक बार जोरदार तालियां for this amazing cast and crew. Director from Canada, lead from India, actors from the US, France. How do we pronounce the name of the actress? Beguenese, Bejo.
Berenice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Berenice Bejo.
Beguenese Bejo.
Very good.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I have done my bit. Now it's over to you guys. Come on, your questions. We'll take the questions from the media.
Hi,
Arey wah, we are
Hello,
all set.
hi. I'm just curious to know Aditi and Dhanush. Like for a film like this, international, and the character protagonist is from Mumbai, right? Uh, Usually one would go for very cliched kind of a thing like, say, Dev Patel or someone from Bollywood. So why did you think of Dhanush, and what was Dhanush's initial response?
Same. Why me? Why are you calling me for this? Same reaction.
Aditi, I mean, who found who? Like, I mean, of course, you called him. So
We found each other. The universe brought us together. But actually, to be honest, the film started because our partner, the French producer, I was meeting him on another film, and from under the table he had a bag and he pulled out this yellow pamphlet, and he said, "Well, you know, I have this other film and I'm thinking about it, and we're starting to cast." And you know, I read the title, "The Extraordinary Journey of the Fakir Who Got Trapped in an IKEA Wardrobe," and I was like, "Yeah, let's forget that film. Let's do this one." And you know, you're right. You know, there's a certain kind of face that gets
Yeah.
cast, but I think that it's really important that South Asian heroes, South Asian stars, South Asian actors kind of take what is theirs in international cinema. And I don't think that there's a uh, I don't think that there's a better ambassador for that than Dhanush. He's an incredibly amazing person to work with. And he's also a very confident actor. Like you're never, I mean, I don't think there's ever a doubt. But the person for whom this credit really goes to is Ken. Because
Okay.
he's the director and he's the one who finally, you know, he's the one who had that confidence having never met him. They never met
Oh, okay.
until maybe the first day of shoot almost.
No.
Or once, yeah.
No, I went actually. I went. We met in Chennai, and Dhanush was shooting another movie, and we went. We met. We talked about the character, and I fully, truly believe that Dhanush was who we needed for this movie. So just by talking to him and
Yeah,
seeing
I
his
get it.
work, and he's just an extraordinary actor.
Yeah.
And also, he's an extraordinary dancer.